Anheuser Busch Inbev is the world's largest brewing company with brands like Budweiser, Corona, Stella Artois and Beck.
Of course, it's the company that just took over SAB Miller and it's in the process of digesting that snake, having swallowed it. And
SAB
now we're
Miller,
going to
of
see.
course, being a South African institution.
So this one is listed here in South Africa, which is nice, in addition to Europe and in the US, where it trades under the ADR code BUD, because of the old Budweiser connection.
Market cap $193.6 billion US dollars, a PE ratio of 47.9, and a dividend yield of just over 3% on this one. How did you play this one? You're looking as though you're very nervous here. It doesn't sound as though it went well for you.
I'm nervous to make a call on this one. First of all, in rands, the share price is down from 2,000 to 1,500. Second thing is, SAB is going to be the most marvelous acquisition on a 5 to 10 year view. In the shorter term, they greatly overpaid, in my view, for SAB, and they've still got to pull the synergies out of it. Secondly, their own domestic market, Brazil, is in tatters. They had a catastrophic last 6 months or last year in Brazil. So not only are they going to digest SAB and pull the synergies out of it, they've got problems in their home market, which is of course why they wanted SAB in the first place. They're selling off some premium SAB brands, specifically the Snow in China. Man, I think this one's got difficulty the next 6 months, 1 year, 2 years. I just think there's difficulty, but the share price is down 25% in rand terms.
And you would expect that that could be a good buying opportunity. Again, let's get that graph up onto
Yes, good. So we are
screen.
looking at the rand one. Why not? Look, I mean, the story here is that in the hot stocks portfolio, we had SAB Miller. We did well out of them. We immediately switched them on the first day that AB InBev was trading here on the Johannesburg market. It felt like the right thing to do. Back the future. But we sold them. And we sold them when we did the migration onto our new platform. And it was because we were getting the general sense that this was going to be a long, hard haul for them. And I think in general that's been found to be the correct view. So we're not in them currently.
What is your exposure at this stage, Wayne?
We have a small exposure, but not nearly as big as the SAB that we got the cash for.
Yeah.
So we didn't convert all of it. We clearly converted some of it.
So ultimately you lightened your position in this exposure.
We lightened position quite dramatically, in fact. But you know, this is a difficult one because I truly believe the longer term story here.
Yeah.
You can pull such synergies. I mean, the SAB staff members are going to find a very different management animal with AB InBev than the old SAB management. But they're going to do it. They're going to pull it out. But as Paul said, it is a very, very long haul.
Look, the fact is, Carlos Brito, the CEO, tremendous operator. George Lehman, the 3G guys, who are the sort of progenitors of the group at the back. Brazilians, but really international operators with cheap credit available, which I expect to consider continue. In Europe, in the US, everywhere. Corporates can raise money at laughably low rates. They are going to do another 2 or 3 big deals. There's talk they're going to sniff around and have a look at buying Coca-Cola. They want to be a global player, and $200 billion or $150 billion is not big enough yet.
We're going to call it. You still look
I would
very
go, man,
worried
it's a
about
very
it.
difficult one, but with a 1 to 2 year view, despite the share price, I'll actually go not hot.
Not hot. AB InBev?
That's the right call, I think. Let's give it a pass, and we'll go looking at it in future periods.